Heyo everybody, it's Audrey Byrne from audreylynnstudiios on the west side of Canada near Vancouver. So I have a kiln opening, finally. I have a couple of people to mention though, companies. So one of them is SANBAO. I had ordered underglaze transfers from them and I wasn't getting them. And then I got an email asking for me to rate their business or something, probably a Google deal. And so I thought, oh yeah, I didn't get them. So I contacted them. Anyway, the long and short of it is either I or they missed a digit in my address. So somebody has got my transfers. Hopefully they're a potter. Anyway, they were so great. They sent all those underglaze transfers to me again, and all I had to do was pay the shipping. So SANBAO, thank you. You're the best. Sounding Stone. They're here in Canada, out of Manitoba. And I got my package and opened it up, and one of the speckled ongo had bust all over the whole thing. I'll put a photo here. It was bad, and it was solid and everything. I couldn't even like mush it out of there. It was all like hard packed. Anyway, I contacted them and they sent out another pint of the speckled ongo at no cost, shipping or replacement. So thank you, Sounding Stone. Okay, that's enough. Let's get going. Okay, let's open up Draco. Ooh la la, nice. Okay, so here I have on speckled buff, just some little trinket dishes with the under glaze transfers. And this is Amico's Red Rock Celadon, which I'd never used before. And I really like it. That's a nice autumn color. Yeah, and there's two of them. Oops, sorry. Yeah, good, nice. And then I have Highland Coup. This is one without the flowers. So this Stampin' Cutter is from Sue Butler at 3D Commotion, and I'll put that link in the description. And so we have gray hair, camelback, pinkaboo, and old lace. Super cute. And this one has the flowies. I love them. They sell fast, real fast. So I gotta get making some more. Anyway, all right, so now here I have some of my oyster dishes. These ones were done on 340 and they turned out great. I was wondering if they were gonna turn out differently because the last ones I did were on 370, which is a white stoneware. So they're not really that much different, are they? This one I had put speckled ongo on the back, and this one, well, I didn't feel I needed to because it's 340. But that turned out pretty good. So for those of you who don't know, I've been 3D printing the oyster dishes. Oyster cutters and texture mat. These. And I've been selling them off my website, and they've been very popular. So they come in 3 sizes, 6-inch, 8-inch, and 10-inch. And I love that I can make a 10-inch. This is the 10-inch. And this is the 6-inch. So the 8-inch is in between. I just don't have one here. And somebody bought the other one. So again, this is this 370. And this is the 340. There's really not much of a difference. But the difference is though, is that last time I just, I didn't paint that white. This time I did paint that white and probably will mother of pearl it. So cool, that worked out good. Okay, so let's, and I'll put some pictures up about what I did. But what I did was, let's see. Number one, I did 2 times soft white from Spectrum. And then number 2, I did this whole area Amico Fog. And I did that 3 times because it's a light glaze. And then number 3, I used blue rutile. And what I did was kind of swoop it like that and then do some lines in here. Now before I had put leather on, which one is this? But you can't actually see the little bit of leather that I put on there. So I don't know if it's really necessary. I don't think it is. I think this looks great just the way it is. And that's what I did. Yeah, there you go. All right. Here I have one of my organic rimmed platters, and this shape is on my website, audreylynnstudiios.com. And this is speckled buff, which is Plainsman 340S. And then this is the heron roller from Vermont Pottery Works, and this one is from Alges. And then I think this is an MKM roller. And all I did on here was 2 times soft white by Spectrum, and then 2 times tapenade by Spectrum. Yeah, lovely, I love it. These also sell very well. Can't keep up with them. And the other thing on here, I think I actually filmed a short and then didn't use it. Anyway, I got this plate. This is on 370 white stoneware, but I put speckled engobe on the back, and it's a lemon. And I got this plate, which I'll put a picture, from the dollar store, and it's a lemon, and then it came with this little, okay, where's that dent here? It came with this little dish that you can use. Love it. Anyway, this is just curry 2 times. No, 3 times because it's on a flat surface. I put it 3 times, and then here I just put stroke and cold old lace in the dots, and then this is cactus 3 times. So cute. I love it. It's a little bit late now, but it can wait till next summer. No problem. All right, I'm gonna get my shelves out. Okay, there's a whole lot of magnets here, so I'm just gonna do 1 of each. This is the turkey, and I'll put the link for the cookie cutters. They're from Amazon, those pink, some of you have used them, those pink texture mat and cutters. Anyway, that's the turkey with camelback, hot tamale, and this is buttercup. And then there's a squirrel in that kit, which is mostly camelback, and a leaf, which I really like, which is actually basketball stroke and coat, and then slime time on there. So that turned out well. And corn. Slime time on the green and buttercup on the corn, and then pumpkins, basketball, and slime time, and then camelback and cafe au lait. This is cafe au lait, and just whip through. I have a couple of Christmas ones. I can't remember what I put on that, just a bunch. So that's the Christmas set. This guy's just so darn cute, I can hardly stand it. And then, you know, I just had some waiting around that were for the summertime, but they didn't get to where they needed to go, and they will be ready for next year, which is a great feeling. And watermelon. Oh, there's a rose. The rose is nice too. You can have that for Christmas time. Okay, so I'll just get these out. So there's more magnets down there, but we'll get to them. So this is another thing that I 3D printed. Oh dear, almost lost it. It's a larger ornament. So old lace. These are a myriad of greens. I can't even tell you. I know there's a slime thyme and a green thumb, and that's sage. So that's probably those three. And then there's sea breeze, hot tamale. This is, I can't remember, could be down to earth, and gray hair. It's cute. Like it. And I do all of them on 340, Plainsman 340, and I do all of them as a one fire. So I stroke and coat them in the greenware stage. All right. This one, I had clay left over and was just farting around is what I was doing. So it's, I guess I don't even know what it is. I put a little hole here in case you wanted to put a little dried flower in there. You could use it as a serviette ring, whatever. I was just playing around. And that's 340S speckled clay with 2x soft white. And since we're on the soft white, here's that little village that you saw in my short. And it's put the votive candle there. So it turned out really well. Yeah, I can put a picture of the cutters right there. Some of you have them, and I've seen that you've made something like this already. So yeah, cute. Now, these are the outside of oysters, and I started this, started with this when I was 3D printing, and I was kind of silly because I put a pearl in it. Well, it's the outside of an oyster shell, but whatever. It's artistic liberty, right? Anyway, and actually one of the people that bought for me, they wanted the outside cutter, so it is nice. It's just blue rutile 2 times. That's it. And it worked out perfect. So I like that. All right, and then there's this bowl. Now, let me find it here. Here it is. I got this off of Instagram by Cebulus. And I loved it. Oh, I guess it did turn out. I need to get it out of the dark. Okay, so 370 white stoneware. Outside is 3 times holly green, 2 times running hot chowder, you know, the sponge, using those round sponges to put the dots on, 2 times. And textured, oh, nope. And then 1 time iron luster on the outside. That is gorgeous. Wow. Is that ever beautiful? I'd said something different on the inside, which is also beautiful. So it's 3 times holly green, 2 times running hot chowder with the dots. So, you know, like this, all the way around and in there. and 2-time textured kiwi fruit. Wow, that is beautiful. That looks like a peacock head. The color is in a peacock head. And this is also very pretty. So that is a keeper. Oh, geesh, I thought I had a thing in there, but it was just dust. Gorgeous. Love it. And I have to admit, I haven't, other than a couple little sample plates, I haven't done any of that frozen pond stuff. So I just thought, well, let's give it a shot. I love it. Okay, a few more ornaments. Magnets. And then turkey. And then I had these leaves that I did with camelback, which are really nice for fall. Here we go. Okie dokie. Yep, more magnets. Oh, this leaf turned out well, way better than the first time I did it. Which I'm happy about. This is my birth flower. May, lily of the valley. All right. Oops, here's another one. Waiting till summer. Okay, I have another oyster plate. Love it. Yeah, I like that. I've had some people ask what size to get if you want to like put them in a round so that you can have your oysters in the dish in a round. And I would think it's probably the smallest one, but maybe not. Maybe the middle one, because they shrink, right? From your 8 inches, they shrink. I should probably put that on my website, how they end up. Okay, so the next thing I've been 3D printing, ow, I pulled a muscle, you guys, is pumpkins. And I've sold a lot of these 3D cutters. So this is 340S, and this, I wasn't sure how that was going to work out, but it worked out okay. So I'll show you the cutters. So this is the big one. I don't have a big one in here right now. I think I just have the 8-inch ones. Yeah, so that's the 8-inch one. I don't know if you can see the difference or not. But yeah, they sold very well. Anyway, I don't know if you can see that there's a bit of a swirl here. I did that with just rubber stamps. I have a rubber stamp like that. And so I just, brushed on the underglaze on the stamp and then laid it on here to put those on. I wasn't sure if it was going to turn out very well because it's kind of kitschy, but it turned out okay. I like it. Anyway, this is that red rock from Amico. The red rock Celadon, which I love. I have it on here 3 times. I think that's really great. And it's probably showing up a little bit burnt orange because it's on a buff. So on a 370, it would be different, right? And then here I put, was it seaweed? I don't think so because I didn't want it to run. I think I just put wasabi 2 times. What I did was red rock on the whole thing once, 2 times red rock just on the pumpkin, and then 2 times wasabi on the stem, so that the wasabi wouldn't be such a bright green. I think that turned out really well. Okay, I like that. And then this one, oh, let me get, oh yeah, there it is. Okay, this one I 3D printed. I thought that this would come out darker actually because I put manganese wash in there in the writing, but it didn't. And with the glare, it's hard for you to see, but it basically says pumpkin spice and everything nice. And yeah, I was happy with that. I did that with this. Love it. But what I did was manganese wash around the edge, just around the edge. And I did manganese wash in the text, like I said. But then I did 2 times deep sienna speckle. And then this is deep olive speckle or olive speckle. That worked out really well. It's very pretty. Oh, and the back is dark brown engobe. Because at that point I didn't have my speckled engobe, but I like it with the dark brown. Okay, last 2 magnets. All right, now I've got mugs and a bowl and a mushroom. So let's go for this mushroom. This is 2 times birch. This is 2 times peppered plum. Yeah, peppered plum. And is it peppered plum or speckled plum? The one that has the crystals. I actually had to write on the top of my containers because I'm still getting them all mixed up. And then this little flower is blue rutile, and it is going to hang from here. Okay, this mug is dark clay. And oh, I see this came out different than, okay, good. Just let me see if I can find the paper. Okay, so this is 2 times Morning Glory, 2 times Floating Turquoise, and 2 times Spanish Moss by Spectrum. But this did turn out differently because I had fired one the last time, but the difference is I fired this one at a hotter temperature. So I failed to mention that, didn't I? It's a slow cool, and I went up to 2200 and hold it for 5 minutes, and then drop to 1900 and hold it for 30 minutes. And I can't remember the reason why last time, but I only went to 2185. So there is a difference, and I might have a picture of it that I could put the 2 side by side, but it already went to Crowsberry Farms. Anyway, lovely. Looks nice on dark clay. Oh. This one was a refire. Better. So I think I have a picture that I'll put here, and it's better, but it's still not how I want it. These look like chocolate chip cookies or some sort of a disease on the bottom. And so this time I just put 1 coat of soft white over the whole thing to make it run a little bit more. And it did, but not as much as I wanted it to. So I don't think I'll refire that again. Anyway, what did I put on here? It was Norse all the way, and then Celadon Bloom, and then Floating Turquoise, Power Turquoise, and Louisiana Bayou. Snow here, and for this refire I did add 2 more coats of snow, which that looks good. This is still not quite how I want it. Anyway, what I was attempting to do was get some large granules and some smaller granules, and I'm going to succeed. So I just think I need to do what I did, but use 2 coats of soft white. Anyway, yeah. And this down here was speckled engobe, which I had been inspired by Unseth, and then sandstone, little kind of blobs of sandstone. So I just need something that will make it run a little bit more, but yeah, it turned out good. Not refiring it again. Nope. If it doesn't sell, then I'll refire it, but Okay, this one actually I prepared for the Vevor Kiln glaze fire video, which many of you have seen, and I can link it. But I didn't end up needing this much, so I put it in this here. So this is speckled buff, and I like it. This is Wine About It Stroke and Coat. Is it? No, it's not. This is Down to Earth, and then Wine About It Stroke and Coat. So it's 2 times honey flax, 1 time river birch, and then you pour on the stroke and coat and mush it around, and yeah, that's what you get. So I like that. That's a nice autumn cup. Yeah. Now this one is hand-built chocolate clay. It has the whales on it. It's kind of hard to see, I guess, but there's a whale there from Vermont Pottery Works. And this one has in Norse blue ×3 and then out Norse blue ×3. So you can see that you need 3 coats, right? Well, I guess maybe at this heat you do. And otherwise it would just disappear. And then it's just 2 times birch here, and then just some light flux along here. So yeah, it's pretty. I like it. There's another chocolate mug here. And I can't remember where I got this roller. It could have been from Sue. Yeah, is it from Sue? I think it might have been 3D Commotion. Anyway, this is 3 times lavender mist. And see, it kind of disappeared. And I don't know, maybe that is because I'm going up to 2200. So, and then birch 2 times and light flux. But it's lovely. It looks nice. You really see that chocolate clay, which is nice. All right, what's next? Let's do this one. Is speckled buff. Ooh, there's some pinholes there. I'll have to refire that, but it's a nice glaze. So what we have inside is autumn purple on the bottom there, and Albany slip brown on the top. And here we have tapenade down here till about there, ×2, and then textured autumn. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to use textured autumn for this again next time. It goes too white. That's not really what I was looking for. So I was looking for something just more purplish. Anyway, 2 times Albany slip brown. And then I put 2 times eggplant right here and right here. And I had contemplated, yeah, putting a stroke and coat, a purple stroke and coat there to make it more intense. But anyway, it's on the right track. I'm looking for something autumny, and I'm liking that. But it needs to be refired. There's some little pinholes here, which I rarely get, even at 2200 on a slow cool. But anyway, whatever. Could be the autumn purple. I know that's kind of finicky, that stuff. All right, and then I have this mug. Ooh, I like that. Speckled again. Ooh, I like that. So 2 times tapenade ×2, 2 times papaya, and 2 times ginger. And then I scraped some tapenade on the edge. I like that. That's very autumny. Cool. All right. Now, this one here is inspired by Lindy Lou. Do you recognize this, Lindy? So, inside is 2 times Flux Blossom. Outside is 2 times Flux Blossom, 1 time Rose Quartz, and 2 times Amaryllis. That is Lindy Lou's combo there. She does that quite a bit, and I really liked it. And then this down here is 2 times Coffee by Spectrum. And then I did one kind of just light, but oh, look at how it blends together there. That is lovely. I do love that. So thanks, Lindy. Thanks, Lindy. I like that. Oh, what a bonehead. I don't know. There's something here. I have to grind it off, but whatever. Anyway, lovely. Last mug. This one is inspired by Denise at, oh geez, just a minute. Whew, brain fart. Dark Star pottery. Okay, so what this is, number one is Honey Flux. Number 2 is Deep Sienna Speckle. And I think she normally does Fire Brick, but I tried Deep Sienna Speckle. I will try Fire Brick though, because it was really pretty. And then number 3 is a real thin rim of manganese wash. Number 4 is another coat of Deep Sienna. And number 5 is 2 times River Birch. Ooh la la. Mm-hmm. Ooh la la. That is nice. Thank you, Denise. Okay, and the last piece is a bowl, and it is inspired by Unseth. It didn't turn out the same as Unseth, but it sure did turn out nice. Okay, so what we have here is, I don't know if I did it in the wrong combo or whatever, Kim, but anyway, in is 2 times cordovan and out same. I think I did it in and out exactly the same, okay? So cordovan 2 times, birch 2 times, and then light flux in here and in swoops. And I think I did take a picture of how I applied the swoops. So hoo-wee. Thanks, Kim. That is beautiful. I was sure I did it the same as you, but this doesn't look the same, but it's sure pretty. Anyway, thanks, Kim. All right, that was fun. It was pretty good. So let me know what your favorite is. I'm not even gonna choose. So thanks for watching, and yeah, if it was beneficial to you and you have not subscribed yet, I would truly appreciate it and love it. All the subscribers and their comments, and we have such a great community. I just love it. So yeah, peace out till next time.